Shares of Cloudflare getting hit as the company works through this huge outage this morning. Our Mackenzie Sagalos is here with the latest. Talk about what got affected today. Hey, Mac.
Hey, Carl. So Cloudflare says the outage that disrupted X, ChatGPT, and other major websites has largely been resolved. The company says it's rolled out a fix, though it's warning that some users may still have trouble accessing its dashboard. The incident is a stark reminder of how much of the internet's infrastructure depends on a single company. A network issue at Cloudflare triggered this widespread set of disruptions just before 7 a.m., blocking access to sites including Truth Social, Shopify, Indeed, and even New Jersey Transit. Now, Cloudflare helps route and protect roughly 20% of global internet traffic. So even if a site itself isn't down, users may still be blocked from reaching it because Cloudflare serves as a kind of air traffic control for the web. And when it breaks, the ripple effects can hit everywhere. Now, that's different from an outage at Amazon or Microsoft, where a specific cloud platform or app goes dark. Instead, Cloudflare is more foundational, embedded deep in the plumbing of the internet. Now, one of the companies caught up in the chaos this morning was Anthropic, and we're learning more about that three-way deal between Anthropic, Microsoft, and Nvidia. According to a source familiar, Microsoft and Nvidia are committing to invest up to $5 billion and $10 billion, respectively, into the AI startup at a revised valuation of $350 billion. That is a sharp, bounce upward from the $183 billion funding round it just closed. Guys?
Well, that's big news. So the valuation jumps to 350 on this. That was the answer to your question.
It was. Wow.
Yeah.
That is big news. I mean, now that's approaching, Mac. We're talking half a trillion at OpenAI based on where employees recently sold stock. They go from 183 billion to 350 billion on this new investment from Nvidia and Microsoft, is what you're saying. So, almost, basically a double.
Precisely, putting it within striking range of OpenAI's $500 billion valuation. And frankly, they need it. Last week, they just signed a deal for $50 billion to do first-party compute, building their own infrastructure in Texas and New York. That's on top of the tens of billions that they just committed to Google Cloud. They've got deals with AWS, and now we're adding $30 billion to Microsoft Azure. And keep in mind, their run rate for the year is around $7 billion, and they're not profitable yet.
Right. $7 billion is where their run rate is on revenues versus the $20 billion that we heard from Sam Altman at OpenAI.
But there were reports that it would be profitable faster.
Yes, because they're doing enterprise work that may have a higher margin,
That's exactly it. And the Wall Street Journal saw internal documents that indicated that they would flip profitable by 2028, a couple years ahead of OpenAI.
Kind of interesting, given Modi's appearance on 60 Minutes on Sunday.
Yes.
Just optically, Mac, I mean, you can sense that Anthropic kind of senses they might be able to close some white space in terms of who's considered the tip of the spear.
Oh, precisely. And so much of what we've seen in the last few weeks from Anthropic has been focused on these cloud compute contracts. But we haven't, until last week, seen them commit to doing this first-party infrastructure build-out, which is very similar to what we've seen from OpenAI, looking to get into the hyperscaler race themselves. I mean, $50 billion, that's, it was only just a couple weeks ago that Google committed to a $93 billion annual CapEx spend. So that's putting them in the range of the hyperscalers.
The numbers are just extraordinary,
man.
and the fact that this is a private company that just had its value go up from 183 to 350 billion dollars.
And how long? When was the 183? It
wasn't very long ago.
It was
was
just
it?
September that they closed that round.
Yeah.
It's moving fast, and that was a tripling from, I think, earlier in the year in March. Astronomical rises. Thank you for bringing us the news.